quick thing that I wanted to bring up for you guys, especially after those leaks that we got regarding Modern Warfare 4. I've been very excited about these leaks because I love Modern Warfare and I love talking about it and I love getting to know more information about it. So I've been very excited at all of this new information. But one thing that stood out to me tremendously, actually, from these leaks that we got from the Ghost of Hope about 2 days ago or something like that, was that Urzikstan and Las Almas don't seem to be all that relevant in Modern Warfare 4 and its conflict. So that paints a pretty good picture, I suppose, depending on the story. If we look at Modern Warfare 2019, we can understand that that was more than likely, or it felt like it was Farah Kareem and Urzikstan's story. By the end of the game, it feels like a couple things were already cleaned up. It feels like Farah Kareem got her revenge. It feels like Urzikstan got somewhat liberated, and it feels like Alex sacrificed himself, right? So Urzikstan can kind of move on. We don't necessarily need to be in Urzikstan anymore or to be involved with Farah or anything like that. Her story arc and everything is completed. And so what happens in Modern Warfare 2? We jump into Mexico, we go into Las Almas, a lot of these things are going on, and then there's one mission only where we need the help of Farah and she comes in. And to be quite honest, I thought at the time that was cool. It was a small cameo, like a hey, what's up, Farah's doing good, let's move on. We just visited a character that we knew from Modern Warfare 2019 and I thought it was over. I thought from there we might not see Farah ever again, and I was fine with that because that was a cool cameo. But then Modern Warfare 3 comes out and the story was all over the place. We know that Makarov and his intentions, he wanted Urzikstan so bad, he wanted Farah. Like, it made no sense as to why Farah was a focal point in Modern Warfare 3. It made no sense whatsoever, and it was just absolutely an atrocious choice story-wise. It was awful. A lot of people got turned off by Farah Kareem in that moment. Like, a lot of people were like, you know what, fuck Farah, I don't want Farah anymore, I don't like her anymore. So Modern Warfare 3 just ruined Farah for a lot of people, ruined Urzikstan for a lot of people, because we don't want to be there anymore. And now with these leaks saying that Modern Warfare 4 is going to really take place, or a majority of it might take place in like North Korea, South Korea, a war against them, trying to stop Makarov, doing these false flag operations, there might not be any time for Farah Kareem. There might be no reason for us to go to Urzikstan. Now, if the developers and the writers of this particular game have paid attention to us, which would be insane if they actually pay attention, then they wouldn't understand. They would know that a lot of people don't want Farah Kareem all that much in the next game. They don't want Urzikstan. They don't want Makarov to have an obsession with Urzikstan and trying to kill Farah and trying to take out the ULF. Like, no, that's not what he cares about, right? He cares about maybe just disrupting the West, taking down the United States, killing Price, killing all these people. Like, that's what his crazy ass is feeling. Not a weird obsession with Farah Kareem and Urzikstan. So I think it's very cool that we're not going to get too much Farah, too much Urzikstan, if anything at all. We might not get them at all completely scrapped. To be honest, even Activision and the people behind the scenes would save money not paying for Farah's actress to return. I mean, she's kind of a big deal, I guess. I mean, she comes out in The Boys and she's done some other things. So she's an actress that probably costs a lot of money. So maybe they can save some money by not bringing her character in at all. So maybe that's something that is enticing to them as well. But I think story-wise, it could be really cool to just completely forget about that and really concentrate on the important characters. Concentrate on maybe Task Force 141. I would still have hope that maybe some American element comes in, whether it's the Marines, whether it's Delta Force, something like that. Concentrating on the Korean Army that are going to be coming in. So it's just, you know, new characters potentially. So concentrating on those characters, building around those characters, and just creating a story around that, make it more centered, make it more grounded, make it more realistic, make Makarov a little bit more ruthless, concentrate more on Makarov. If we don't have Urzikstan, if we don't have Farah Kareem, then we can concentrate the time that would have gone into Farah Kareem, and we can put that into Makarov and other characters and really grow those characters better. So I think overall it's positive that Farah Kareem and Urzikstan won't play a big role in Modern Warfare 4. Hopefully they don't play a role at all. If anything, I don't want to see Urzikstan. I don't want to go to Urzikstan. I don't want to see Urzikstan at all. If Farah shows her head a little bit, I would be okay with Farah coming in, but I don't want to go back to Urzikstan. I would prefer Farah not to be in it, to be honest, just so we can concentrate on some new stuff. And I also think, though, that a flip side to that coin would be the writing could be affected again, because a lot of you guys have mentioned that you're not even excited for Modern Warfare 4 because of the jumping around to different conflicts, different teams, different people. And if in Modern Warfare 3 you had Makarov have this obsession with the ULF, with Farah, with Urzikstan, and then out of nowhere he drops that completely and concentrates on other things in Modern Warfare 4, then it kind of ruins even more so his character, I guess, in a way, because you're wondering, well, why the fuck did he do what he did in MW3? Why was he so concentrated or so hung up on Farah and the ULF if he's not even going to give a fuck about them in Modern Warfare 4? So that's the other side to that coin. That's what some of you guys might argue. And honestly, you would be right to argue that as well, because that would be, I guess that wouldn't make all that much sense. But you have to sacrifice some things, give and take. So if they're going to get rid of Urzikstan and get rid of Farah for their entirety of my MW4, then we just are going to have to make do with the fact that Makarov just doesn't care about them anymore and he's going to do something else. I don't know. Overall, I am excited though for the game. I want to see what happens. I'm curious to see more things. I knew that some of you guys would enjoy this update about Farah Kareem and Urzikstan, because a lot of you guys feel that maybe the Modern Warfare rebooted series has been held back by Farah Kareem and Urzikstan because we just keep going back there somehow. I personally think it's a little bit lazy because they're able to use some of that shit for Warzone. And I think it's just lazy shit. I think they're just so lazy with Warzone sometimes that they just keep going back to Urzikstan because it's easy, because they already got it mapped out, because they already know the people. They don't want to create new things. So that's why I think they keep going back to it. The Ghost of Hope also stated that Las Almas and Alejandro and Los Vaqueros, we would assume by extension, are probably not going to be too relevant in MW4, but we're not going to touch upon that in this particular video because I think that deserves its own video. I just wanted to concentrate on Urzikstan, the ULF, and potentially Farah Kareem not being an MW4. So how do you guys feel about that?